The Mercedes AMG ONE is a limited production plug-in hybrid sports car manufactured by Mercedes AMG, featuring Formula One-derived technology. It was unveiled at the 2017 International Motor Show Germany by Mercedes AMG Petronas F1 driver Lewis Hamilton and head of Mercedes-Benz Dieter Zetsche. The production of the car is planned to be 275 units at a price of $2.72 million per unit, all of which have been already sold. Mercedes AMG received orders for 4 times the production amount, but have stated that production will not be increased from the planned 275 units, in order to maintain the exclusivity of the car. The heart of the AMG ONE is without question its engine. From the first announcement way back in 2017, it's been known that Mercedes was using a legit F1 engine for the One. It's also been a source of some frustration, getting it to actually work in a street application. But work it does. The 1.6-liter V6 internal combustion engine spins to a glorious 11,000 RPM redline, using a single turbocharger with electric assist. The engine utilizes double overhead camshafts, air spring valves, direction injection, and a complex exhaust gas cleaning system to produce 566 horsepower, 422 kilowatts on its own. And it still meets Euro 6 emission standards. The amazing engine is only half the powertrain story, figuratively and literally. For electric motors combined to give the One its overall 1,049 horsepower rating and all-wheel drive capability. 2 motors are located in front, one at each wheel, generating 322 horsepower combined. The third motor is installed with the gasoline engine, sending 161 horsepower, 120 kilowatts to the crankshaft. The fourth motor is the one tied to the high-tech turbocharger, which Mercedes AMG says adds another 121 horsepower, 90 kilowatts to the mix. That motor can also recoup energy from the turbo as exhaust gases spin it up, which can be sent elsewhere. In addition to the engine, Mercedes engineers spent considerable time on the One's lithium-ion batteries. Being a plug-in hybrid, it doesn't carry the sheer number of batteries as you'd find on a pure EV. The total capacity is just 8.4 kilowatt-hours. But keeping them cool was critical for optimum performance, leading Mercedes to utilize a complex liquid cooling system for each battery. This also allowed the automaker to keep battery weight down. The result is a car with over 1,000 combined HP that maintains battery temperatures of around 45 degrees Celsius. It can go 11.2 miles on electric power alone, and it weighs approximately 3,730 pounds, 1,695 kilograms. With all systems brought to bear, the One will accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour, 100 kilometers per hour, in 2.9 seconds, making the most of its AMG 4MATIC Plus all-wheel drive system and new 7-speed automated manual transmission developed specifically for the hypercar. Perhaps more impressive is its 0 to 124 miles per hour, 0 to 200 kilometers per hour, time of just 7 seconds. Flat out, the AMG ONE will reach 219 miles per hour. The One's monocoque chassis with pushrod suspension is also designed for use of aluminum underneath the body, with 5 arms and 2 adjustable struts at the front and rear. The struts are mounted transversely to the direction of travel, effectively replacing the traditional stabilizer bar to reduce body roll. Driving submodes can adjust the suspension for either Comfort, Sport, or Sport Plus, depending on one of several overall drive modes available on the One. Torque vectoring with the AWD system also comes in various flavors depending on the chosen drive mode. As you can imagine, the body is a case study in aerodynamics. It generates negative lift at speeds above 31 miles per hour, though Mercedes is shy about disclosing just how much downforce is available. Perhaps that's because it depends on the particular drive mode chosen, as the One is awash with active aero components. You'll find active spoilers on the front diffuser, ventilation slots in the front wheel arches, and of course with the rear wing. In Race Plus and Strat 2 programs under track mode, Mercedes says downforce is 5 times higher than in normal highway mode. A third mode called Race DRS is a low drag mode for reaching top speed. The Formula One experience isn't limited to the engine or suspension. Inside the AMG ONE you'll find deeply sculptured seats that provide a straight-out orientation for your legs. The driver grips a rectangular F1-style steering wheel, with two 10-inch digital screens standing out from the dash as almost an afterthought. This isn't entirely an F1 experience, however, as you'll find snazzy climate control vents and speaker grills blended seamlessly into the carbon fiber/leather surroundings. The butterfly doors contain power windows. Air conditioning keeps driver and passenger cool. And a camera replaces the traditional rear-view mirror. Outside, the AMG ONE wears special 10-spoke wheels with 9-spoked forged magnesium wheels as an option, wrapped in Michelin Pilot Sport Cup 2M01 tires. They were developed specifically for the hypercar, and with 6-piston calipers grabbing 15.6-inch carbon ceramic disc brakes in front, 4-piston calipers with 15-inch discs are at the rear, it's safe to say the One should turn and stop just as good as it accelerates. Possibly even better, rumors have long been whispered about Mercedes seeking a Nürburgring record with its benchmark hypercar.